Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mr. Dancy Pants, and today we're going to learn about the Harlequin knot. Now, before we begin, if you want to help the channel grow, make sure you go down and hit the subscribe button. Click the notification bell so that you'll know every time a new video is uploaded. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up, share the video, leave a comment down below, and please let me know if you have any questions. Now, let's go ahead and take off the vest, undo the knot, and let's get started.
I mean the kind of music men hum or whistle when they feel on top of the world.
Now, we're going to start this knot with the blade on our right, the tail on our left, and the blade is going to rest about 4 fingers above our belt line. So we're going to go ahead and fold the blade in and then back on itself. So we get our crease, and we're going to bring that over to our center button line. Now we're going to take the tail of our knot, bring it over the top from left to right, up behind the knot, through the top, and up and over. Now we're going to bring that over to the left-hand side here, holding the waist of our tie, the waist of our knot here. We're going to bring this down, up, and over the top one more time. This helps secure the waist and forms the structure of our knot. Now, we're going to go ahead and fold the tail so that the crease is pointing towards the center, towards our left. And we're going to bring this down around the back from right to left. We're going to bring it around the front, and we're going to feed it through that loop we just created. Once I get my hands out of the way here, I'm going to feed it through the loop. Now we're going to have to babysit the fold just a little bit. And we're going to tighten this by pulling from the back of the loop from center to left. And you see how that brings this down. And we're going to go ahead and just tighten that up a little bit there. Now we're going to take the folded tail and we're going to bring it back up through the top and back down like this. Now this is going to sit to the right of our first vertical loop that we created. You can see they're going to sit and the fold is facing to the left on both of these. Now we're going to bring this down and tuck it through the loop that it just came from. So where this loop here came across, we're going to tuck this through. All right. Now we're going to tighten that loop by bringing this up and over from back to front and bring that down. Now, mirroring this first loop that we did around the waist of the knot, we're going to bring this around the back, and we are going to continue to babysit that fold. We're going to bring this through that loop and pull it through. Now right here, you see how the back of this fold is wanting to come up. Go ahead and just kind of tuck that down, kind of roll this center crease. It doesn't have to be perfectly in half. In fact, you want the front of this to be a little bit more fabric than the back so that it hides it. You don't get that double layer there. So now we're going to just go ahead and tighten this by pulling from center to left. And then by holding that, we're going to tighten it by pulling this tail and pushing against the knot. And that's going to give it that little bit of a push. So from here, we're going to tuck the tail into the gap between our collar and our first button. Now, depending on how much tail you had left at the end of this, and you can continue to tighten this a little bit to make sure that it's good and secure. Like that. You know, you just bring it down, bring it out, and tuck it through. You may need to babysit this a little bit throughout the day. Now we're just going to massage the knot a little bit and then bring our collar down. Recenter it and tighten. Now when you tighten it, you want to make sure that you've got a bit of a hold on this loop here. I usually use my ring and pinky fingers to hold on like that, so that when I push up with my forefinger and thumb, it carries the entire knot instead of only bringing up the top and leaving this part down to fend for itself. Just like that. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the Harlequin knot. It is a fun knot in an asymmetrical style. I highly recommend that you use this with a solid colored tie or a tie that's got thick stripes on it. So until next time, as always, stay safe.
I mean the kind of music men hum or whistle when they feel on top of the world. And gentlemen, one of the many things that give you that tip-top feeling is the pleasure of being well dressed.